Day 2 in Singapore, and we're headed into one of its biggest attractions, Universal Studios, Singapore. Hi everyone, good morning and welcome back to Singapore. Today is day 2 for me here, and I am here at one of the places that has been for the longest time on my bucket list, and that's the Universal Studios. That's the first and only in Southeast Asia, and this was a place that I really wanted to come to, and I am here now at the Universal Studios. Just opposite to me is that globe, which is known for it being iconic. So I had already got my tickets online from the Sentosa World website. I will share the details in the description here. But yeah, pretty much I have my printouts here with me. Just need to go to the ticketing counter and get the tickets. We did get ourselves the express pass, and I think that was a good decision because I see it to be pretty crowded today, the park, although it's a weekday. But yes, I am hoping that once we are in, it's going to be faster because of the express pass that we had taken. And right now, before we enter, we've actually not had breakfast, so we're quickly going to go and grab some meal. Post that, we're going to enter this magical place. Well, we're finally inside the park, and it was a really quick process. I thought there would be some tickets that we would need to go and collect, but you pretty much just had to show the physical copy, which was the printouts that we had taken for the tickets that we had already purchased. And yeah, it has the express ticket also. We're just supposed to show it at the counters wherever we're entering for the games. So let's start exploring this place. And that was the monorail. In case if you want to come in with that, that's also an option. I'll leave more information about that too. Although we didn't take that option, we actually picked the taxi service because the hotel was really close to the park. So yeah, we paid around $10 for it. But yeah, if you want to try out the monorail, and that's how it looks like. That monorail definitely needs a try. If you're coming from Vivo City or Sentosa, the easiest way is to take the Sentosa Express monorail and get down at Waterfront Station. It drops you right outside the entrance. Well, we're finally inside Universal Studios, so let me give you a little bit of information about the park. This park is divided into 7 sections: Hollywood, New York, Sci-Fi City, Ancient Egypt, The Lost World, Far Far Away, and Minion Land.
They don't just tell a story, they thrill, they dazzle, sometimes even startle. But done well, they never fail to take your breath away.
Well, I just got done with the first ride, not exactly a ride, but the first attraction that was here. It was called Lights, Camera, Action, and this was a Steven Spielberg special. And what happened inside was basically a reenactment of a hurricane scene, and it was great. It shows, obviously there was no recording allowed inside, so I couldn't show that to you, but basically it's a reenactment of a scene, and they pretty much did it so well because there is fire, there is rain, there is strong winds, and everything feels so realistic, and it just shows how much of effort goes into creating a scene. So now we're just walking along, and I see on my right is the Transformers ride. Let's go and see what's the queue out there. Yay, we're in! Now we're going to go try out the ride, which is Transformers, and you can pretty much see I did not have to stand in any queue thanks to the express pass, and we're quickly going inside to try this ride out. So excited. Let's see. Home to the Transformers, the ride puts you right in the middle of an action scene with Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. And speaking of Optimus Prime, there's also a photo op where you can stand next to a life-size version of him. The voice interaction makes it feel like he's really talking to you. Definitely one of the coolest character moments in the park. Wow, so we just got done with the Transformers ride, and it was amazing. It is a 3D ride, so it's obviously you sit in a spacecraft kind of ship, and then you're actually going on this mission, which is so amazing. The entire effects and all are so cool. You really need to try out this ride. And as soon as you come out, obviously there is the souvenir area, which is for all the Transformer items. Really cute items here. Let me show you some. Sci-Fi City, home to the famous Battlestar Galactica roller coasters. These are not for the faint-hearted. even watching them is thrilling. I can see that there are two different kinds of roller coasters. There is one which is called Cylon and one is human. The one which I think is the Cylon, that is a really scary one. I can see people are literally upside down in that. So yeah, I wouldn't try that. Human looks more doable for most. So yeah, if you are someone who loves roller coasters, then this is probably your zone and this is where you would like it. Now we are entering the zone which is the ancient Egypt area, and yeah, it looks really nice. Let's see what's in store here. Right after the Sci-Fi City, you land in ancient Egypt. So get ready to step into towering statues and sandy pyramids. The main ride here is Revenge of the Mummy, a high-speed indoor roller coaster in the dark. Part thrill, part jump scare. Well, I wasn't ready for this, so I went on a relatively easier ride, which allowed me to just enjoy and look around the entire area. I could also see far, far away from here, so it was exciting knowing what my next stop is going to be. Well, we're done with the ancient Egypt, and now we are entering the Lost World, where better known as the Jurassic Park area, and I think there are quite a lot of fun things here in this segment, so let's see what this place has to offer. After stepping out of the ancient Egypt, you land at the Lost World. Here you can ride Jurassic Park Rapids Adventure, a water ride through dinosaur territory. You will get splashed and it's the most favorite ride here. But unfortunately on that day, the entire area was sealed off and they were having some maintenance work. There were a few easier rides which were open, but we did not want to try that, so we went on to the next section. Well, we just came out of the Jurassic Park area. Bad luck for us that one of the main attractions here, which is the water ride, is not actually happening. So we are now heading to the next section, which is just opposite to me, and it is one of the areas very, very special for me because it is far, far away. And if you know Shrek, you know that this belongs to Princess Fiona. So Fiona is here to meet Fiona and enter far, far away. Finally, we are entering Far, Far Away, straight out of the Shrek movies, complete with the Far, Far Away castle, which is the most Instagrammed place in the whole park. It was a whole lot of fun here because I also ended up meeting Princess Fiona. The kids around her were so excited just to meet her. Right past that, we went on to try on the ride called Puss in Boots. Again, a fun one. A trip to Far, Far Away is incomplete unless you've gone and watched the Shrek 4D adventure movie. It's a fun multi-sensory show and I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of enjoyment there. It's open for all age groups.
What are you people doing here? Get out before it's too late! Wait a minute, I have an idea. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Well guys, and that was Far, Far Away, and we just went in to watch one of those 4D films, which was on the story of Shrek and Fiona, obviously. It was a nice one, it had the nice effects, it's just a feel-good movie, and you have the 4D effects that's going on, so you do enjoy watching it. So that was Far, Far Away, and now we are heading back to the exit. We have had a long day here at the park, and I think overall it was a whole lot of fun. So if you are planning to come to Singapore, make sure that you take a day out, especially to visit the Universal Studios. This is on the Sentosa Island, so there is the Sentosa Island also that you can visit. There are things to do, activities there too. Water park, if that interests you. We are skipping that, but yeah, overall just had a lot of fun in Universal Studios, and now heading to the exit. There is a souvenir shop there, going to see if I get a few cute stuffs to take along home. Well, Sesame Street is the last part of the park that we visited, but it's actually fun for all ages being here. There is Space Chase, a gentle ride through a space-themed adventure. Here's a photo tip. Take a picture by the yellow taxi cab parked right along the street. After a whole day of rides, shows and shopping for souvenirs, we wrapped up and headed out. Tired but so happy. If you're visiting Singapore, Universal Studios is an absolute must-do. Whether you're a thrill seeker or just here for the photos and vibes, there's something for everyone here. So if you did enjoy watching this video, then do like, share and subscribe to my channel because that would really mean a lot to me. And until the next video, drop me a comment, tell me a hi. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye.